Doom Dark Ages. Okay, I've had a couple of beers, so I'm not gonna lie. I'm looking forward to this. License agreement, terms of privacy conduct, accept. Saving profile, thank you. Not visible, barely visible, so keep dropping it until it says it's not visible at all. Okay, I guess we're there. Apply. Yes. Enable magnifying. Magnifying modes, which allows you to press a button to larger window for higher. I don't care. Yes, subtitles. Scale is fine. Okay, video, field of view. Okay, continue. Ooh! Skin level is a divinity. Crack up the music a little bit. Accept. Okay. Just checking one thing, and that's to make sure this is actually going out live. Sometimes, for no goddamn reason, it'll just decide, hey, we're not going out. And you'll be like, why? And I'll be like, because, you know, you suck. And why the hell not? Okay, Kadan, campaign. We're not doing that one there. Settings. Gameplay, this is graphics. Oh, love that. One thing I will never fault this game for. Resolution. Can I go higher than this? No, I can't. Ultra wide, yeah, I get it. Back. Right, okay. Let's get on with this. Let's do this. Campaign. New slot. Aspiring Slayer, Hurt Me Plenty, Ultra Violence Nightmare, Ultra Nightmare. I'm an aspiring Slayer. I haven't played this game before, so I actually don't know. It's less damage from incoming attacks. Critical resources are worth more. Enemies are less aggressive. Attack less often. Hurt Me Plenty. Standard damage. Critical resources. It's moderate. Okay, hurt me that one there. Okay, you can adjust the grip difficulty at any time. Just press the pause menu. I suppose adjust any custom settings. Oh, that's sweet to hear. Combat assistance. Oh, combat. Doom. The Dark Ages supports a variety of difficulty modifiers. Combat assistant modifiers will enable it by default in certain difficulties. These can be changed at any time. Okay, that's interesting. Doom! Dark Ages support a variety of different modifiers. Combat. We've already checked that one. Accept. That's fine. Accept. So, select. Yes, that's fine. E. Accept. Start game. I guess we're starting. In an age of fire and ruin, when legions of hell first set foot upon an agent, Agent Dunur, another came outsider in his path in the world, caved in blood.
For the demons could not escape his wrath.
Very nice.
The Night Sentinels, desperate and broken, saw in him a weapon. Their god, ever watchful, saw something more. They bestowed upon him the strength beyond mortal flesh, speed beyond thought, a gift now, something.
God damn. Holy shit.
is close. The Horde will tear this village to pieces, but our time is running out. Soon, the humans...
How you doing there, J-Man?
King Novi, we found the entry point. It doesn't make sense, sir.
The barrier is still holding, but our scans show that 3 portals were opened from inside the village.
Cookie King. Dude! Okay, Cookie King is a fucking class name. I support that. Well done. Cookie King. Nice.
Get me the new bishop. Valen's armored division is still an hour away.
We could try and launch the Atlant.
There's no time. Bishop Creed. We need him.
I'm guessing they mean they need the Slayer, right?
Commander,
Who's this chunk?
Thera, this temple must remain guarded.
The village of Colleen is a mining settlement. If it falls, everything will be destroyed, including your Sentinel energy reserves.
Launch the Slayer.
Oh!
Total purification targeted for the village of Colleen.
Bam bum 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 bum. Betty bum 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 bum. Bam bam bum bum bum. Come on.
Launching the Slayer in 3, 2, 1.
Right, my first time playing this. So if I play like absolute shit, you'll know why. Here we go. Oh, crank that music up. Okay.
Impact confirmed. The Slayer has been activated.
Right, before I do anything else, something I have to do, which is I have to quickly adjust something. Not connected, huh? Okay, close that. A minor technical glitch, as they say. I'll take a second to fix. Where are you? You are. And it is there and here. 51 counting. Okay, hopefully that should now work. So if people do hit subscribe, they should see the... Okay, cool. Hopefully now if you hit subscribe, you should see a meme. If you don't, then I'll have to look at it again, but let's go. Oh, shit. Okay. What's this? Shield block. Hold. That would shield when into attacks. Still be your shield for a time. Oh shit. Okay. I guess get out of the way of it then. What's this? Can I use that? Press. Okay. We're sprinting. Okay, good. We're jumping. Perfect. Shield charge. You set to block. Activate. Okay. Dude! That's right. Run! Run like you're scared. That's ammunition. Ammo. Nice. Nice. You! Nice. Russ, I don't have to press that to... Okay. Up. That climbs is perfect. Ooh, a helmet. Up here. Up here. No, okay. Ammo. Health. Ammo. What is this? Okay, what's here? I'm pressing E at some point? Dude! Executions. Press E when they're to execute them. Sweet. That's right. Know your place, guy. Know your place. What are these things here? More crazy potions. I've got a full ammo thing. That's full, that's full, that's full. Okay, cool.
The Slayer is dangerous. Keep your distance.
Oh, you know it.
Ensign, you have a lock on the Slayer's location? Confirmed.
Confirmed!
Dropping coming in 3, 2, 1.
G? Oh. That's a cool looking gauntlet. Weapon acquired, power gauntlet, sweet. E. Okay. No target. Which way am I going? Through here? I need to get used to not pressing hit demons with melee. Oh. Oh! Nice. Oh shit. Gauntlet, press E. Critical health. How do I press E 3 times rapidly? Yeah, I get that. I'm pressing it 3 times. One, two, three. One, two. Right, how am I supposed to do this combo? There we go. So it's 1, 2. Oh shit, I'm burning. Okay, whoa. Up here, to here, through here. Can I run and jump? Yes, I can.
under lockdown. There's a key in the nearby church. Route him the location.
The cultists are traitors.
He's at ground zero. Key located.
Beer went on my nose. Ah, now all I can smell is beer. Gross. Who likes the smell of beer? I like the taste. I don't like the smell of beer. Who would what? Would you choose to make yourself smell like beer? No. I have a key. Oh, wait, what?
Once he kills the demons, the portals will collapse.
H. Kill the demons, close the portals. One down. Cool. It's definitely here. And then I guess, oh, due to close. This is a new gun. The Shredder. Oh shit. Oh shit. Closed.
Gates closed. The village is secure. Tier 5 readings in the South Bay. Incoming.
A Titan has been summoned. making a final push. Titan advancing.
Let's run again.
They're making a final push.
Let's do this. Come on. Crank it up.
Titan advancing.
Oh, come on. Come on. '80, 90, come on.
Titan down.
Oh, sweet. Boom.
They lied to us. And now he has a leash.
The Makers felt a weapon as powerful as the Slayer.
Should be guided.
And you agreed.
He's not one
Of us. They want assurances. And so did I.
Oh.
The beast is tearing through our ranks once again. And still, you continue to be influenced by this outsider. It is not this witch who is forced onto the battlefield against the Slayer. All the power of hell cowering before one man. Our enemy is divided. The time is now. And the heart of Argent gives us the power to conquer the beast and crush his allies. The Horde is yours to command. For now, Prince Azaric. I will be informing the High Council of your progress.
They fear him, and so your dominion over hell is not absolute.
Of avoid the Slayer. We should focus on breaking the humans first. Then resume our search.
I gotta pee. I don't know, I'm saying that no one's watching. You take a week off and the YouTube stops pushing your stuff. Insane. insane. Actually insane. I've been playing for 45 minutes and I've got 11 views. It's just not pushing anymore at all. It's wild. It's actually wild. Why is it not pushing? You know what? I need to check this. It's not pushing at all. 45 minutes, 11 views, averaging 30 seconds. That's like what, 5 minutes? 5 minutes of views and like, it's insane. You take a week off and this is what happens. Utterly wild. Genuinely wild.
Targeting the Sentinel's energy relay. It powers their transdimensional barrier.
Yes?
It is an energy field which prevents the demons from opening a portal into this world.
It doesn't work.
What you see now is a result of Sentinel civilians falling under the influence of demons and opening portals for them. A mere leak in the dam, sir. If the barrier were to break,
I guess we're going out again. Oh, our boys waking up.
Slayer vitals increasing. Slayer, prepped for launch.
It's remarkable how he can survive the power surge.
Yes. We purify his mind and leave only his hatred for the demons.
But his resistance to the Tether's influence is increasing.
A request to the Creed for additional energy reserves has already been made.
Launch the Slayer immediately.
Life freedom. Long time. Yeah, bro. Absolutely. Well, a week and a bit. How you doing, dog?
He's at the drop zone. Deploying weapon pod now.
Let's go. It's G to open things. Ah, right, G. That looks kind of sexy. Oh, very sexy. I kid you not. When I'm in my garden tools look just like that. It's true. Artishift. Bro shield, okay. Okay.
Target demonic threat.
Nice. Oh! Destroy heavy shield with a saw? Oh, how do I do that? Nice. Nice. Nice.
Reroute all units to the energy relay.
I may have to adjust some of the settings here. No. Oh shit, someone's behind me? Dude! GTs. How do I open this thing up? Who the hell are you? Yo, you're nobody. That's who you are. Nice. Oh.
are under lockdown.
Blue key required. Okay, how do I get the key? That's it. I'm guessing it's back outside somewhere? Oh no, it's saying here.
The command room has the key. Mark it on the player's map.
Hello, Wanker. How you doing there, jerk off? How am I doing? I'm doing good, bro. I'm actually doing pretty good. I'm loving this game, I have to say. Although something that surprised me is I've been playing for like an hour and I've only got 13 views. So I took a week off just to kind of like, you know, focus on my real job. And YouTube has 1,000% stopped pushing my stuff. Like normally I'd have like 300 views by now. It's wild how the algorithm works. But other than that, man, I can't really complain. That is very first world problems. It really is. Like, you know, who cares? Bro, this is Doom. I'm going to assume you're joking when you say that. You've never heard of Doom. Ooh. That's sexy.
Plasma gun test in progress. Please hit the floor.
Did you call a gun sexy? Yes, a gun is a gun can 1000% be sexy. It's like a car can be sexy, or you know, a house can be sexy. And a number of things can be sexy, man. Hell, I'm fucking sexy, bro. It's me. No, it's not me. The only thing I find sexy is myself and my celebrity crush. Oh, well, we're opening a door here. Who, pray tell, is your celebrity crush? You don't have to tell me, but you're gonna. Do I really want to know? Well, I mean, do I want to know like life or death? No. Am I asking out of curiosity and just getting to know? Yes. But yes, you can't open that door and not have me not have me ask the question. And while I'm trying to think, who's mine? Do I have a celebrity crush? I don't think I do. Oh.
Commander, we need assistance out here.
doing?
Harrison Ford, I can understand on some level, you know, like I have empathy, so I can project myself into someone else and think, okay, I can understand why a person might think a certain person is attractive. I can understand Harrison Ford. Emma Watson, I mean, I'm not being funny, and this is no disrespect to her, but she's built like a kind of 10-year-old boy, and I don't mean that. I'm not judging, but Emma Watson, okay, fair enough. We've all got our preferences, bro. Don't you dare let me tell you who to find attractive and who not to find attractive. That is completely up to you. You really like it? Okay, fair enough. It's odd to me, but hey, I'm not about to. Guessing you're a big fan of the Harry Potter series, then, huh? That point in Harry Potter, one of the last films, where her and what's-his-face are like naked and making out, you must have been just ranking it thinking of that. You only watched it because you had a crush on her? Oh, really? But, I mean, fair play. That's the only... I mean, okay, look, I love Harry Potter. I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. Is it how she looks or how she is? She definitely has that kind of like, what's the cliche? English rose vibe? Kind of a bit like, God damn, what, Kate Winslet type deal? See, for me, it would have been Kate Winslet back in the day.
There's a teleporter nearby.
But then again, it's because she had like a curvy physique, and I'm into that. Both, to be honest. Okay. Dare I ask, why Harrison Ford? Is there a particular Harrison Ford? Are we talking like... What's it now? We're talking Star Wars. We're talking Indiana Jones. We're talking more recent. Harrison Ford. Can't be there. Really there? Okay, I can't jump down here. Because he's fucking handsome, that's why. Okay, fair enough. What I'm asking is, was there a particular like generation that you like about him? Like, I mean, today, you know, he looks how he looks, but was there a point where you were looking at a film and thought, wow, that's the dude? Like Star Wars Harrison Ford, I can understand that. More modern day Harrison Ford, still a charming guy, but does he really have the swagger? I don't think so. Okay, how the hell do I get past here? To go over there. Oh shit, I can't fall down here. So how do I get through? It's definitely this way. Star Wars, Indiana Jones, probably. Okay. How old are you, by the way? You in your 20s or your 30s, or you're still in your teens? Where am I supposed to go? Leon Kennedy. It has been a while, dude. It has been a few weeks. Where do I go from here? How do I get up there? Oh, R. Oh, that. I have no idea how I did that, but, you know, 20s. Okay, well, you're quite young then. I'm not, okay. Who am I to judge? I don't have enough. Oh, damn it. I guess I'm just a little bit surprised that someone in their 20s is picking Harrison Ford as their, like, male crush. But, you know, what do I know? I'm 41. I turned 42 in like 3 months. Think of that. Jesus. My honest advice to you, my friend, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, is the next 20 years are going to feel slow, but they're going to go quick. So enjoy them, which is part of the reason why I was saying to you before, I know you have like social anxiety, but just try baby steps, bit by bit, by bit, by bit, by bit. Allow yourself to kind of take little social chances, because trust me, you don't get anywhere being timid. Well, I have 2 passports. I've lived in multiple countries. I didn't get that way by thinking, oh, what if all this goes bad? At some point, you have to just think, you know what? And get help if you need help. But my honest advice is just push yourself. Try to do things, you know? That's honestly from the bottom of my heart. That's not an attack. That's just a genuine, you know, do what you can. No worries, bro. Good luck with your insomnia. Okay, what the hell is this guy?
Demonic leader identified. I will bring him low. First and foremost, health. Boom! Fall, you vile beast. Fall before me like they all do, god damn!
What the hell is that thing? Get toys in this? That's kind of crazy. Okay, are we about to, like, slam things down in this goddamn Titan?
Engines online.
Oh.
Here we go, baby. Here we go.
Established.
Oh, yes. Oh, shit.
The energy relay is under attack.
If that core explodes, the city goes with it. Dimensional barrier is shutting down. We can't stop it now. How long do we have?
Not long. The reactor has sustained heavy damage.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
More Titans ahead. Support team, deploy weaponry.
Incoming.
Oh, hello. This is different. Oh shit.
Sire, player is approaching the core.
The barrier is critical. Relay overloading.
We need to pull everyone back. That core will explode. He needs to evacuate now.
Bro, colorful weirdo, I've not seen you in forever. How are you?
Save the city. Slayer, there's a strip mine nearby. I'll mark it for you.
The crane ship has disappeared from radar.
No response from the Makers. Tracking the Slayer for evac now.
Damn it. This is doom. Boom in the face. Shit. Get on your goddamn knees, boy. Oh, you're gonna swallow this. Go on. Ooh. Kaboom. Oh, move, 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 move!
The transdimensional barrier is offline.
I should hope so.
Activity is surging. The Creed has requested an immediate report.
I bet he has, after all that.
Return to the Sentinel barracks.
I did as you asked. Now please, let her soul be at peace.
Oh, we have a traitor, huh?
And the heart of Argent
Is sealed in the chamber. I told you, I cannot open it. No one can.
Brutal. Okay, you know what? I'm going to end it here. I want to get up early tomorrow. But next week we're going to be going a bit more aggressive in the game. I need to stream more. It's sad, man. I mean, look at the number. It's 24 views from an hour and a half. Normally it's like 250. That's what happens when you take a week off. The algorithm just stops pushing you. But we're going to get back into it, so don't worry. Don't worry. Okay. Okay, guys. Mary Beth. Oh, Mary Beth, I'm so sorry you just showed up. I'm so sorry. This is Doom. It's the new Doom game. And I'm loving it. I know, hi. I know, it's bad timing. I know, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. Okay, I will be streaming tomorrow the usual time, somewhere between, you know, sort of 6 and 8. Yeah, take care. Yeah, same to you, Colourful Widow. Bro, you need to show up more often, bro. I haven't seen you in forever. You know? But I'm good. I am actually good. I hope you guys are all good too. I do think about you guys. I really do. I think about you guys a lot. I know, bye. Mary Beth, I'm sorry. You just showed up. I'm really sorry. Look, listen. Tomorrow's Friday. I'm off over the weekend. We're gonna be playing a lot over the weekend. We're gonna do like a real big session on a couple of games. I've been wanting to play Doom for a while. I finally bought it, and this and Days Gone as well. And I like Days Gone. Let's be clear. I want to play that too. But I've just been craving a first-person shooter. That's kind of how I feel on things. Actually, you know what? Wait. Every time I say I'm going to stop playing, what I really do is I just chill for a bit, for like an hour or two doing... You know what? Screw it. Let's go back. Let's see how things are actually going in the world. Okay, so here. Close that. Shift it over there. Hey, but Clifford, buddy, you show up to what you can show up to. You show up to what you can show up to. Let's see, what's actually going on in the world? Let's look at home. I have become somewhat obsessed, I must say, with shark encounters recently. This isn't centered properly. There we go. That's much better.
Oh, shit! Oh, my God! Holy dude!
Just kissed the boat. Oh my God, it's right here.
No way! Wow, he's a monster! He's a monster, dude! Holy shit! Oh, shit! Oh, my God!
Must be good here. Wasn't this a dude? I remember this one. The McDonald's guy was like, I want to try my food, and he bit it.
All right.
And he genuinely looked like he was struggling, like he didn't like it.
The moment of truth. That is so good. That's a big bite for a big arch.
Not bad, right?
Only one thing missing. A napkin.
Here we go. Moment of truth.
I do love a good A&W.
No, that's good. It's really good. Got a little bit of bacon. That is a big bite of a teen burger. And they're just four.
Amazing. Absolutely wonderful.
Here's a real question. Does anyone go to Wendy's anymore? I mean, for real, I'm asking the question. Does anyone actually go to Wendy's anymore? I don't know.
That's a burger. Excellent.
Okay, what the hell is a gas monkey?
Yep.
Hello? Okay, 1 second, guys. I can hear something upstairs. Oh. Okay, cool. I'm back. Sorry. I hear a noise upstairs. I'm like, who's that? And it's my partner. We don't have Wendy's where here. I've tried. There's only one Wendy's near me, and I'm not a huge fan. A&W is amazing. Burger King, McDonald's is meh. As far as I'm concerned, and you know, I don't care what people say about this, McDonald's is basically for like 2 a.m. alcoholics looking for something to eat. Burger King is good food, genuinely good food. A&W is good. Wendy's, don't know. Gas Monkey, never heard of it. Never heard of Gas Monkey. What's this? What is this?
We were intimate, and he just takes a video of us without asking first.
Wait, oh no! Wait, what? No! Hold on. This is like the 4th one who's dropped. This is what they were all expecting to happen to you. True! Actually true.
You're a deadbeat, a high school dropout, you're on a sexual predator list, you don't wash your face, you don't wash your clothes, and now in my eyes you're also an R.
What?
Abba, get off f***ing Vyvanse or this ADHD medication you're on. You were weird.
No. That's why he tried to copy my shit! What?
Have you talked about the ABBA stuff?
Oh wait. Which? Oh, there was another one.
There's another thread up, but you got accused of stealthing, and now there's a thread that was 11 minutes ago.
Wait, another ABBA thing?
I see the ABBA from ABBA Preach lore keeps getting.
Okay, outside of gaming, social commentary and politics are like my big thing. If you get a few beers in me, I will spend forever talking about these topics. So if I lose subscribers here, my apologies. But what is this? Watch some Mustaine? Mustaine.
Watch him become a god.
A few words.
Watch him become a god.
All right then.
Watch him become a god.
A few words.
Watch him become a god.
Okay, good to know. Dave Mustaine. Oh, this is like a Metallica thing for you, isn't it?
Worse, I finally looked through Libby's Dropbox. ABBA is sick. That's all I've read.
Who's Libby? What drop? There's a Dropbox?
I don't know, man.
I asked about the condoms, and he said he doesn't like
vocals
condoms.
are
He did say
hysterical?
he can't have kids right now. He didn't mention the word sperm count, though. He told me to take the Ella pill. Is that a Plan B pill? Just in case. And after the pregnancy, he said that he preferred an abortion. Girl number 2. I had a pregnancy scare with ABBA. How many? Imagine if all these girls like came together at once and was like all of them were like, we're all gonna keep it right now, and just like out of nowhere, he has like fucking 5 pregnant.
So is this ABBA from Preach? ABBA and Preach. So that's this dude here. That's the guy from this thing. This guy.
Yo, Preach, what are you like?
So this dude right here apparently has been laying pipe quite a lot all over the place, and the net result is there's a high potential he might have a few baby mamas hanging around. That's the vibe I'm getting from this.
What?
This motherfucker is the guy conservatives warn you about, dude. He's addicted.
Also, I just want to say, bruh. Come on, really? This was the guy calling me out on my lifestyle? Come on, really
He
really
made a
now?
YouTube video about you, man.
Kind of cringe. Whatever.
Metallica get debuted out of the band in 1983, and they hired Maribeth. I didn't realize you really are like a Metallica like connoisseur. Let's have a look. This Dave Mustaine. I need to figure this guy out more. Dave Mustaine, Metallica. Oh shit, we got an interview here from 3 years ago.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
I mean, you were successful pretty early on in your life. Like, how old were you when you were in your first band?
Hang on 1 second. Let's just shift this thing over. Turn that there. That off. That off. That off. And this all goes here. Minimize that. Bring that over here. That there. That there. Actually, no. Terrible. Go on that. What's this thing here in the background? I haven't done, you know what? I've never done streaming like regular content before, so I'm not entirely sure. That's there. That's there. There we go. And grab that. Expand that out. Does that play better? I don't think it does. Versus what? This? That being over here. Fuck you. Over here. Wide layout. I think this works better. Oh, I can't see my thing now. What the hell? There we go. I'll be honest, I'm currently a little bit tipsy trying to work out how best to manage my stream.
Panic?
Because here's the thing about me, right? Here's the thing about me. For months and months of months, I've basically been spending most of my time streaming games, right? A lot of my free time is actually spent doing this. It's just learning about things, watching videos, thinking about the world, you know, and what have you. So I should stream more of my day-to-day actual stuff, what I do, what I think about, blah, 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 blah. Chris, have you had any heatwave over there too, or is it just in Europe? We've had a slight heatwave over here. We've had a heatwave, yeah. It hasn't. The thing to keep in mind is over here, temperatures in the summer typically get around 40 anyway. So what we're having is we're having a lot more crazy weather. So we're having a lot more forest fires. We're having a lot more tornadoes. We're having a lot more storms. We're having a lot more droughts.
Was the band before Metallica, and that was
right. What's this guy talking about? Okay.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
I mean, you were successful pretty early on in your life. Like, how old were you when you were in your first band?
Panic was the band before Metallica, and that was only for a short period of time. And I was 20 when I was in Metallica, so I probably started when I was around maybe 17, 18.
But just think of that, just that statement. I was 20 when I was in.
Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah, I mean, it's like I grew up in the UK. When I was a kid, so we're talking like, 25 years ago, summertime in England, like northern England, average summer temperature was like maybe 25. Like I have very vivid memories of my mum coming out and saying, hey, here, put some suntan lotion on. It's going to be above 25 today. And that was rare. That was rare. It wasn't ever really hot. Now it's like average summer temperatures are like in the 30s. Or in the very high 20s, which is pretty rare and it used to be rare, now it's pretty common. Whereas here where I live right now, it's like, summertime, 35, 40 is pretty typical. I mean, yeah, I'd be very, very shocked if it was like, if summer here was like, mid-20s, or it wouldn't work. It'd feel way too cold.
Metallica. I mean,
yeah, fuck you all.
That is crazy. I was 20 when I was in Metallica. That is a crazy statement. Because if you just think about the average 20-year-old's life and this is, look at you guys, little babies.
Yeah.
So cute. That's amazing. Does that freak you out when you look at that?
No, it doesn't. It kind of brings me a little bit of some sadness.
Because of the way it went down with you guys?
Oh, I don't care about that. Because Cliff.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. when you left Metallica, and then did you go right into Megadeth, or what did you do right after Metallica?
I think in my mind I went right into Megadeth, but at the time I was still kind of trying to, digest everything that took place.
Well, you were still only 20.
Yeah. But the thing
Hey, so how you doing, brother?
I had all my music and I left it behind, and I said, "Don't use my music," and of course they did.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they used it on the first record, on the second record. There's parts of my music on a song on the third record.
So Dave Mustaine basically was like in Metallica, like in the real like early days, is what you're sort of saying to Mary Beth, and like he kind of left and did other things. That's interesting. Now, so what Mary Beth sort of sharing, not today, Dave's Mustaine. I've played games for a couple of hours, and I was about to end the stream, but then I paused and I thought, you know what? I've never really talked to you. I've never really just like kind of, gone online and talked and kind of done things and looked at videos and stuff, which is what I enjoy doing. Like, and not streamed it before, because typically when I'm streaming, it's like I'm playing a game, and I thought, you know what? I want to chill for an hour. I don't want to stream a game. I've played for a bit. Now I kind of want to sort of relax a bit. And I thought, well, why can't I relax and still talk to you guys? So Mary Beth was all like, hey, Dave Mustaine.
Solos on the first record.
So okay, let's check out Dave Mustaine.
They're just performed by Kirk, and close, but not the same. He's not a bad guitar player.
Did you get royalties for that?
Most of them, yeah. But Kirk got my royalties for Metal Militia for many, many years, and he has to see the check. So I know somebody saw that I wasn't getting paid.
So there's a sadness and bitterness.
Not bitterness.
No bitterness.
I'm over it.
A little upset.
It's just money. Like you said, at the end of the day, my happiness and my family, my wife and my children are more important to me than anything in this world.
Oh, really? James Hetfield?
I love
Dave Mustaine.
I have so many things in this life that I'm happy about.
Hetfield?
Man,
it's
my family and obviously my relationship with God. I take.
What's this? Oh, the lead singer? The main man?
It was disturbing to hear Dave say that. He's still stuck in some kind of non-reality.
Dude, I watched Metallica like 3 years ago. Like, I live in Montreal right now, and I live reasonably close, within about a 25-minute walk of the Olympic Stadium. A few years ago, Metallica played at the stadium, and it was when I say fucking amazing, I mean amazing. Like, to see these guys play live, it was like a childhood dream. This guy's divorced now, isn't he? From what I remember. So what? This guy and Dave Mustaine had a big argument.
But there was still a lot of, though he was hanging on to so much baggage. He'd never had a chance to have any closure.
Metallica and Megadeth, two of the biggest names in heavy metal with a rivalry that goes back decades. It all began in 1983, when guitarist Dave Mustaine was fired from Metallica. The fallout didn't just reshape Metallica, it led to the creation of Megadeth, and one of the most talked about rivalries in music history. For years, tensions between James Hetfield and Dave Mustaine dominated headlines and fueled debates among metal fans. Now, decades later, in a rare moment, Hetfield has decided to speak openly about this shared history. What does he really think?
James kicked Dave's dog, and Dave punched James. Fuck! That's like crazy. It's also kind of petty, because it sounds like these guys were in their early 20s, and so I guess it kind of makes sense.
About Megadeth, about Mustaine, and the legacy of Metallica's early years. Let's find out.
But let's find
In the early 1980s, Metallica burst onto the scene, combining fast tempos and aggressive riffs to create a new sound that would later be called thrash metal. The band was formed by drummer Lars Ulrich and guitarist James Hetfield, but it was the addition of Dave Mustaine on lead guitar that gave their early music its raw edge. Mustaine's playing style was aggressive, precise, and full of attitude, qualities that helped define Metallica's early sound. Songs like The Four Horsemen and Jump in the Fire from their debut album Kill 'Em All owe much to Mustaine's contributions. But despite his talent, Mustaine's time in the band wasn't smooth. Problems arose over Mustaine's behavior, which included frequent arguments, heavy drinking, and clashes with other band members. Hetfield later admitted that the band struggled with Mustaine's unpredictable nature, saying, "We were all young and reckless, but Dave took it to a different level. It became impossible to work together." In 1983, right before Metallica recorded their debut album, the band made the difficult decision to fire Mustaine. He was replaced by guitarist Kirk Hammett, a move that would spark lifelong tension. For Mustaine,
I'm not being funny, but Hammett's like a really good guitarist, so I don't think I mean, if the guy is in his 20s, is difficult to work with, and is a bit of a drunk, I don't blame them for switching to Hammett. I mean, Hammett genuinely is a very, very, very good artist. Like, amazing fucking artist.
Being dismissed from Metallica was devastating. In later interviews, he described the experience as,
"You know what? That is true. That is true. They were all alcoholics. That is true. I can't deny that, actually. You're right. I take it back. You are right. They were all like, they all had drinking problems."
A betrayal, one that fueled his desire to create a band even bigger and better than Metallica. Shortly after, Mustaine formed Megadeth, determined to compete with his former bandmates. This decision set the stage for one of heavy metal's biggest rivalries. Metallica, backed by their growing popularity and mainstream success, and Megadeth, led by Mustaine's determination to prove himself, became two powerhouse bands that pushed each other creatively and commercially. While Megadeth climbed to success, how did this rivalry with Mustaine influence Metallica's future and James Hetfield's leadership? After Dave Mustaine's firing in 1983, the rivalry between Metallica and Megadeth became deeply personal, especially for Mustaine. From the beginning, he treated his new band, Megadeth, as a way to prove his worth to Metallica. In numerous interviews, Mustaine...
You see, that to me, that does sound like a bit of a problem. And the reason what I mean by that is this. It's almost like, imagine like, you know, you're dating someone and you fall out and you feel really bitter about it. And so you start dating someone else, but the only reason you're dating someone else is because you want to get back at the person who like left you or broke up with you. I mean, as an analogy, as like an emotional analogy, inevitably that's going to cause a lot of problems and conflict. Like that's, I mean, I don't know how this situation ends, but like that's kind of, it sounds like that's where things are going, if that makes any sense.
Admitted, "Every note I wrote, every song I recorded for Megadeth in the early years, I was trying to show them what they lost." On the other side, Metallica moved on quickly, releasing Kill 'Em All with Kirk Hammett on lead guitar. The album's success only deepened the bitterness. For Mustaine, it wasn't just about being replaced. It was about how much of his work still lived in Metallica's music. Songs as The Four Horsemen and Jump in the Fire were reworked versions of tracks Mustaine had contributed to before leaving the band, and he often voiced frustration about not receiving the recognition he felt he deserved. By the mid-1980s, the rivalry was full.
I know this is definitely like an artistic thing to say, but the bitterness from this guy is like palpable. And I'm not judging or knocking it. Like it's gonna be hell on earth. You know, you're with a band, you're young, you contribute a lot. As that band starts to soar and grow and go up, you're seeing your work and your contribution fuel that rise, and you're not recognized, you're not noticed as a result. Dude, that is gonna like crush you in a real personal way. You know what I mean?
Public. Megadeth's debut album, Killing Is My Business and Business Is Good in 1985, contained aggressive, fast-paced tracks that many interpreted as shots at Metallica. For example, the song
Dave wrote Four Horsemen and used it in another Megadeth song. Okay. They're still friends though. Well, that's good. That's good.
Mechanics resembled Metallica's The Four Horsemen, but was played at an even faster tempo. Mustaine's way of reclaiming ownership of his original work. Meanwhile, Metallica was reaching new heights with albums Ride the Lightning in 1984 and Master of Puppets, 1986.
1984, bro. Guess who was born 1984? Yours fucking truly. 1984. Millennial baby. Speak up. Yo, yo, yo.
Cementing their status as thrash metal pioneers and surpassing Megadeth commercially. James Hetfield's leadership became a key factor in keeping...
I will say, and I'm sorry to keep interrupting this, I do know Metallica. I hate to say it, I haven't really heard of them. I know of Megadeth, but I couldn't name a song. You know, like I went to see Metallica. I couldn't tell you anything about Megadeth. And Mary Beth, love you, but I don't know.
Metallica stable amid their rising success, but the tensions with Mustaine lingered. In a 2009 interview with Classic Rock magazine, Hetfield revealed, "The Dave situation was always in the background. Even years later, there was still that unspoken competition. What intensified the rivalry further were the sharp words exchanged in the press. Mustaine often criticized Metallica's success, accusing them of abandoning their thrash roots for mainstream appeal, a sentiment that echoed with some fans during the release of the Black Album in 1991. Hetfield rarely responded directly to Mustaine's comments, preferring to focus on Metallica's trajectory. But in one rare interview, he admitted, "His bitterness drove a lot of great music, but it also made things impossible between us. We were never going to see eye to eye." The tension between Metallica and Megadeth wasn't just personal, it became a defining part of their public personas. Fans were often divided, with some siding with Metallica's polished and accessible sound, while others admired Megadeth's technical intensity and refusal to compromise. The rivalry grew into one of the most compelling storylines in metal, influencing how both bands approached their music and their audiences.
Noise.
Over time, James Hetfield began to speak more openly about the rivalry with Dave Mustaine and the impact it had on both Metallica and Megadeth. While Hetfield remained focused on the success of his own band, the interpersonal conflict with Mustaine was something he could never fully avoid. In 2004, during the making of Metallica's documentary called Some Kind of Monster, Hetfield and Mustaine came face to face in a rare and emotional conversation. In the documentary, Mustaine expressed the pain of being fired from Metallica, telling Hetfield, "You never even said thank you. It's like you just threw me away." Though Hetfield admitted that the decision to fire Mustaine was necessary for the band's future, he also acknowledged the emotional toll it took. Reflecting on that meeting years later, Hetfield said,
"You know what, Colourful Weirdo? I'm with you, man. I really am with you. New metal was it for me. When I was growing up, it was Linkin Park, it was Limp Bizkit, it was, what's it called now? New metal was what I liked. And I liked metal, I didn't enjoy it, but I was a massive fan of new metal. Was like, someone once described it to me and it made sense. It was the marriage between metal and rap. So that's kind of what made it. And I grew up on that. I love new metal. Slipknot, Linkin Park, Slipknot, exactly. So good, fucking amazing. Loved that band, loved it. All of that.
It hit me how much hurt there still was. At the time, we were just trying to survive as a band, but I didn't realize how deeply it affected him. Despite the lingering resentment, Hetfield has also recognized Mustaine's contributions to Metallica's early sound. In a recent interview, Hetfield shared, "Dave was a huge part of our beginnings. His energy, his aggression, those things shaped who we were as a band in the early days." This acknowledgement marked a departure from Hetfield's earlier reluctance to speak about Mustaine's role in Metallica's history, reflecting a sense of maturity and growth. However, Hetfield has also been candid about the challenges of working with Mustaine. In multiple interviews, he described the early days of Metallica as chaotic, with volatile personalities and constant clashes. Hetfield admitted that their shared egos and youthful recklessness only fueled their conflicts. Looking back, he said, We were all out of control, and when you put that much fire in one room,
True,
something's going to blow.
true.
In more recent years, Hetfield's reflections have focused less on the rivalry and more on the shared legacy between.
I grew up around emos. Like emos were like it's for me that's like it's very late 90s, very early 2000s. So what would you classify as emo? So like Evanescence for me was emo. Emo for me was kind of like sort of dark emotional, I guess you could describe as being emo. Whereas like new metal was much more like, you know, Slipknot, Marilyn Manson, My Chemical Romance. Yeah, I'd call that a new metal. I don't know if it is new metal though. That's the thing. My Chemical Romance. I remember I was listening to that when I was in college. And then there was ska. I love ska. I really got into ska. Like, oh, what's a good fucking ska? You grew up with goths? Bro, when I was in college, goth girls, oh, chef's kiss. They all grew out of it, but like, loved it.
Metallica and Megadeth. Hetfield has described their strange.
Evanescence was goth? Really? I don't think Evanescence was goth. Evanescence for me was more emo. I don't know. I could be completely wrong, bro. Leon, I could be completely wrong.
Powerful. He remarked in an interview last year, "Dave pushed us in ways we didn't realize at the time. His drive to prove himself made us push harder, too." While Hetfield and Mustaine have never fully reconciled, their interactions have softened in recent years. Mustaine has publicly expressed a desire to work with Hetfield again, though Hetfield has remained non-committal. When asked in a 2023 interview about the possibility of more collaboration with Mustaine, Hetfield replied simply, "I respect him, and I respect what he's..."
Okay, I think we're done with this. I want to get back to gossip.
Bro's like Genghis Khan. Yeah, this guy does not have low sperm count in my opinion. There's no fucking way.
Lately, ABBA's X Dropbox on ABBA is honestly pretty damning, and I'm saying that as a diehard ABBA and Peach fan. After the allegation of ABBA stealthing on this fourth girl, I went down the rabbit hole on his exes. It just keeps getting worse. I messaged multiple.
How many girls has this guy been with?
Multiple girls in the Dropbox saying ABBA just finishes in them without permission. He's getting all these girls pregnant. There's no.
The problem, Mary Beth, I hear what you're saying, Mary Beth. The thing is, if I watch like a music video of the guy, this is likely to get like, you know, copyright striked, and then it's not going to be shown, and I'm going to lose the video. So I can't. I know what you mean, but unfortunately, I'm trying to grow the channel. I can't display like people's music. I got in trouble for that, believe it or not, a few weeks back.
Shot, bro. This has to be like a conspiracy, right?
You think he's getting conspiracied? He might be low sperm count. He just might have the best swimmers. I don't know, all two of them.
Hold on, what is this?
No, let's look this up. Yes. The Smashing Pumpkins goth. No, Smashing Pumpkins is not goth. They are classified as alternative rock group. 1988. You know what? Reddit normally has a good answer for these things. I don't. Great way to start. I don't like Smashing Pumpkins. But I like the goth music. Yeah, definitely gothic, more specific. Maybe. Okay. People seem to be torn. I don't think they are. But I'd have to play one of their songs, and if I play one of their songs, I might get a copyright. I will get a copyright strike. So I'm going to be careful with that one. But I'll check it out later on.
3 days ago.
Disclaimer: this is just.
Is this the same one? Is this a different one? Does he have a type?
It's
My
hard to tell,
opinion.
man. I'm
This
gonna
is
be
my
honest.
own personal experience, which makes
How do these people? Do they?
Hey Chris, should I dye my hair pink or teal and pink? I can't decide, man. Not being funny, but I couldn't answer that question without knowing what you look like, because hair color is like there's so much based on your physical appearance, and that's not me saying that to be creepy. It's just I don't know. Like for me, certain colored hair just wouldn't fucking work. I don't have the face for it. It's as simple as that. Pink and teal. Well, first of all, how old are you, Colorful Widow? If you're in your 20s, then I say fuck it, just do it. Because what have you got to lose? If you're closer to my age, like mid-30s to 40s, then don't, because you just look creepy. That, you know what? That's right there. Take that as my answer. If you're young, genuinely, just do whatever the fuck. I look good in both colors. Had it before. Well, if you look good in both colors, then just do what you want to do. Like, just do it then. Why are you asking me? If you look good, then do it.
Is there like this, like, what do you even call it? Is it South American or Eastern European? All of this shit blends to me. What are we looking at?
I mean, if you look like shit, then don't do it. But if you've done it before and you look hot, then fucking go for it. Who cares?
South American.
Or no, Southeast Asia. That's what I'm thinking. I'm sorry.
be subjective.
But what is? Hold on.
I mean, not really, but I don't want to get sued. But I
Watch a
can.
video talking about his disease. It's so crazy. I will in a bit, bro. This is not Mary Beth controls the internet via Chris.
And yeah, that's the disclaimer. So on May 10, I contacted Libby. That's the ex-girlfriend that first came out talking about her experience dating him.
Why? How old are you, Leon?
And it was an experience that
What is it creaking in the
toxic
background?
relationship. There were a lot of ups and downs, and ultimately he got her pregnant. And while she was pregnant, she was indecisive of whether or not she wanted to keep
Leon,
the
don't
baby.
forget that the original Leon Kennedy is in his
called her a lot of
40s now.
names and
So
wanted
don't
her
feel
back.
bad about it.
But only if she kept the child, or
Wait, so is this one of the girls that was accused before, or is this another?
I think this is the newest girl. This is like the fourth one who's dropped.
Okay, Jesus.
This is what they were all expecting to happen to you.
Leon's 33. Okay, for those who don't know, the reason why I'm watching this, in all honesty, is because this guy here. These guys here are easily one of the largest. If you see that number there, it says 2.2 million, right? In terms of political and social commentary, these are one of the biggest shows on YouTube. The guy, one of the main guys, is two of them, Abbott and Preach. These guys right here.
I was in pain.
How do I minimize this thing here? 1 second. I need to adjust the size of this so it's more viewable. But it means fuck. You know what? There's always a compromise in this. Next time I do this, I'm gonna go full screen. I've decided, screw it. You know what? Going forward, every single time I do a live, we're going full screen. We're not doing this friggin' horrible, Okay. Genuinely, hands up. There's only 3 of you out there. Hands up. Who watches this on their phone versus on their computer? Because if I do this in regular full screen, you all get a much bigger show. And I'm thinking of just doing that. Because I started doing small screens initially. Because it screw it.
Every day, I was mentally not.
Anyway, that's Aber and Preach. This dude here, this guy right here, apparently has been sleeping around a lot, and it's catching up with him. And he ain't too happy about it. And deep down inside, I love a gossip, especially when I've had a beer or two. What I've had. So that's why we're listening to this.
Oh, actually true. Actually true. Unironically, actually true, by the way.
like it was just a lot of back and forth. And she decides to make a video because she feels
You're watching your phone? Okay, well, I scroll on my phone too, but I can turn it like that and watch it as like a full, like an actual screen. When are you guys, if genuinely, if I just started streaming in full screen, like, you know, regular screen, would you guys be cool with that? Because it means you get this, you'd see less of my face, but you'd see more of what was going on.
That the public person Abba's portraying and his personal aren't the same. And seeing the comments that she received on this video, I was horrified. People were calling her a gold digger, a whore. She had comments about having borderline personality disorder. A lot of people were just...
How does he have a type? Has there been a single non-mixed, like, black woman, or a single, like,
I think
non-mixed
he said he has a type.
white woman? Yeah, his type, I thought he said before that he could only see himself with black women.
Has he ever said that? I wasn't around, so I don't know.
How will you see little bacon?
Like a
I'll be
stream thing where
much
he's like-
smaller.
I think
If he
like,
said that, he
up in
lied
the
to you.
corner there.
am I making this up? Who's got the link?
He lied to yo ass, man.
Oh, Lauren. True. Stop. Ads, if you post that comment in chat, you're going to be banned.
What did he say?
This.
Yeah, don't post that.
About having borderline personality disorder. A lot of people were just relating the
You know what? I like talking to you guys. We're a small channel. We're slowly growing. You know, the number here slowly goes up. Is it like a dedicated team of people who show up and we just talk? We have little conversations. And I like it. Medibeth's always there. You know, Colorful Widow, it's nice to see you too. Leon Kennedy, bro, it's nice to see you as well. I like it. I do like it. Genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, I do like it. I really do.
experience to them when they had dated a crazy girl. And I thought of this as more than unfair. He exposed her sexual preferences and open.
This is for you, bro. I like to picture the Straits of Hormuz right now is like this in my mind.
Freedom is the only way, yeah. Terrorists, your game is through. Cause now you have to answer to America. Fuck yeah. So lick my blood and suck on my balls, man.
And there we go.
The door for a lot of harassment that she is still receiving to this day. He also posted her full name and workplace.
What is this in the background? Is it a
past on and off?
Does she have a huge dog or cat that's sleeping? It could be a snoring dog. They sound goofy.
A big snoring dog.
That's my guess. Like Jesus.
Kind of sounds like a cow in the background. I don't know. It's Abba in the background.
When that film came out, I was in university. I swear to God, man, I've never laughed so hard in my life. The only thing that's made me laugh harder was this. It was a is this song here. This song, I swear to God, I watched this when I was a kid, and I nearly died laughing.
Smiled upon you this day, the fate of a nation in your hands, and blessed be the children we who fight with all our bravery till only the righteous stand. You see the distant flames they.
That's true, actually. I've heard that before. Apparently, like when they set up bases, they build a Burger King and a McDonald's, and it's not uncommon for like the battleships to have Burger King restaurants in there as well, and that is absolutely true. I've heard that. I genuinely do believe it, and it makes perfect sense because at the end of the day, if you're on long-term deployment and you want to keep your troops happy, having a little taste of home, super important.
Fellow in the night, you fight in all our names for what we know is right. And when you all get shot and cannot carry on, though you die, la resistance lives on. You may get stabbed in the head with a dagger or a sword. You may be burned to death or skinned alive or worse. But when they torture you, you will have nothing need to run for. Though you die, la resistance lives on. Brave Canada, brave cheek. But that's the way it goes when you roll your shadows on. Though you die, la resistance lives on.
Beautiful.
And so, whilst I can't be on here prescribing like some decent advice, and I try to, sometimes the way the dialogue goes, it's just like it's very vitriolic, and it's just like on both ends. Like I'll see people like black women, and I'm just like, yo, do you even know this woman? Like, what's she even done? And then on the opposite end, the way some black women talk, I've had black women just come up to me primed, and they just like, I already know you don't fuck with black women. I'm like, bruh, what did I even do? First off, that's pretty much all I'm into. Sorry, go ahead. I've been speaking for a long time.
Oh, no.
You date white women?
No, I pretty much exclusively date black women or non-white women.
Damn. Well, he said black women or non-white women.
Or non-white women.
Okay, he saved himself there. He saved himself there.
What? Did you peg me as somebody who's into the?
I didn't know you were a fucking racist.
To the Becky's? Is that
My
yeah?
bad.
Yes.
I appreciate that. I appreciate you.
You look like an Emily guy to me, but yeah.
Yeah, you look. Yeah, I definitely.
I was just kidding when I said that. By the way, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
The video's over. Put my content, man.
Did you see when Kelly did that once to Gisticle and he slammed his desk and then the stream shut off because he pulled his internet? Like,
no.
It's actual cinema shit.
Cool name would work.
But you know, how do you find yourself in a situation where like every single girl you talk to is basically sort of saying that you're like it's like it blows my mind how you end up in this situation.
I dated Ab in the past on and off from when I was 22 to 26.
Sorry, I just
I
hear
have to
the
say,
background.
most times it was very peaceful. He does have a tendency to be emotional and block you and unblock you. But I have.
Okay, as a guy, I'm just gonna throw this out there. Like, if you're dating a girl, okay, and you're blocking and unblocking, the problem is you. And I'm saying this to everyone, you guys watching right now, okay, for real. If you're blocking and unblocking, the problem is you. It's like, work out where your piece is and go that direction, or have the conversation. If you're having to block and unblock, it basically means that, like, emotionally, you're all over the goddamn place. And that's, from my opinion, that's not good. That's really not good. That's, like, genuinely screwed up.
I have to say, most times we were just nice to each other.
Aww.
The second
definitely
time
a Russian
meeting,
accent
I
here,
got
right?
pregnant in December
Something, I don't
2022.
know. ESL.
And he had sent me an STD test prior, and also he had told me he had a kidney disease, and in his words, kids just aren't.
South Park is the only franchise that can't be racist and transphobic. Well, the reason for that is because they go after everyone. Like, South Park, I think, correctly have put themselves in the only true, unassailable free speech position. Because unlike anyone else, their attitude was from day one, we will go after everybody. I don't care who you are, right? So when people complain and saying, oh, he's going after Trump, or they're going after this, or they're making fun of the woke, South Park have always said, we will go after anyone. We will make fun of all of you. We don't care. And I respect that. And it's good. And it's important that that exists. It's so important.
Happening for him.
Fine. And so I had healthy checkups and I had some health issues. So I went to the doctor. That's what they told me. There's years between these periods.
Well, she
What
told
are
me
you
this.
doing?
She told me that you had also told her you were on some medication that would make you infertile, but that's like not the case. That's like really bad.
Listen,
I don't get to overkill.
I don't want to publish my own medical information and what the doc told me.
2.5 years ago, I went to the doctor, and essentially, I won't get into the long gist of the conversation because it's none of your fucking business.
I do, however, believe today that
Yo, wait, is ABBA infertile? What? The fuck?
he's a liar. It also didn't add
No
up
way.
because he still made me take an after pill, even though I always said that I can't go on the pill because I have a high thrombosis risk. And luckily, the law agrees with me. Deception can, in some circumstances,
Was that a dog farting or was that something snoring?
Remove consent. Luckily, the law agrees with me. Deception can, in some circumstances, remove consent.
It's a big
and be
dog!
considered fraud. Particularly.
Mary Beth, how can you date 25? Hang on. How can you date 25 girls? Sorry, I'm so sorry. What? How can you date 25 girls and not date, say, with one of them? How can you date 25 girls and not date, stay with? Bro, I'll be honest, man. I'm not entirely sure. How can you date 25 girls, okay, and not date, stay with one of them? If I had to guess, you've probably been screwed over by the autocorrect because I don't know what that means. And I've also got to be honest, this is kind of why I want to introduce Discord here, so you guys can like talk to me. We can actually have a proper conversation. So like, I can be streaming something and you guys could be like, hey, Chris, what do you think about it? And I'll be like, yeah, bro. Here's what I think about that. And we can have a chat. We have a proper chit-chat. Lost South Park, man. I remember watching Forest Critters Antichrist episode. Dude! How can you date 25 girls and not stay with one of them? Easily. I mean, in my lifetime, I've dated a lot of people. I've been rejected a few times. I've definitely rejected more than I have definitely rejected girls more than I've been rejected. How can you date 25 girls and not stay with one of them? Bad luck is what I would say. That bad luck. Like, generally speaking, if you're dating 5 people at once, 1 or 2 of them are certainly like you can easily have a relationship with them, generally speaking. Most people are good people, I found. Most people aren't jerks. Most people are open to conversation, are reasonable, are interesting if you get to know them. Like, even like people who are very quiet and introverted are interesting people. A lot of it's just getting past the blockades they have in front because they're quite shielded. But once you get past that, most people are actually quite reasonable, decent people. That's my take. Anyway, fucking dark as fuck, man. Would God really have sex with a porcupine? Probably not. No. The more I think about it, no. Wasn't his type. Fucking dude. Is the whole thing here?
What up, everyone, and
This
welcome
is
back
12
to the
minutes.
channel.
Is this Shona?
Christmas tree doesn't have a star. Maybe our new friend can help us find a star. 1,000 years of darkness to the forest.
Oh my god.
I think it will work.
Okay, I can't watch this. What was the real one? Antichrist.
But we got to have AIDS before we pee in her ass, okay?
Be on the same side.
Yeah, you're right, squirrely squirrel.
Yeah!
What evil imaginary characters are they?
They were dreamt up by some 4th grade kid as part of his Christmas story.
Now come on, y'all. We can't waste time arguing. There could still be survivors out there. We need to hunt them down and kill them. And eat their flesh!
But first we should rape them. How about we kill them and then rape their bodies so we can use their blood as lubricant?
Is this the official thing? Like, where's the original thing?
South Park has a long history of Christmas specials. Matt and Trey getting into the whole show. Like one of the most popular. This isn't any normal pregnancy. According to the year, every
tiny cubs all gathered together and cried.
One of those things where I had to do with parodying
Lion Queen.
But gee whiz, Stan, if you tried to stop us, we'd have to use our evil satanic powers on you.
The critters keep their promise and show Stan just how powerful they truly are. They also remind Stan of the fact that he killed the only thing that could possibly put a stop to the birth, which makes him really mad. That is, until the narrator reminds him of something.
When he remembered there were 3 mountain lion cubs still alive on the hill.
Oh, yeah.
Again, I just love how they incorporate the narrator into the story, with Stan originally arguing with it and trying to avoid following its instructions, but now that he's stuck, he actually listens to the voice for help in order to progress the story. It's super meta and it's done so well.
Okay.
Where the deception creates a significant risk of serious bodily harm.
Dude, if I can't find the whole thing, I wish. Why isn't it here? It's only like 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. What's this?
Story. Now come on, y'all. We can't waste time arguing. There could still be survivors out there. We need to hunt them down and kill them. And eat their flesh!
Eat them flesh or grape them, sure. Burping. What is this?
Popeye, I need some help here! Popeye's being killed by Christmas critters! Come on to me.
Hey, what is that?
Butters?
Spinach for Popeye! Imagine an M60 for Jesus!
All right! The boy is doing it!
What the hell was that? Fucking Christ.
Oh, somebody just said Abbott deleted his response for the first girl. Is that new, or?
I was just pregnant for 1 month, and I never claimed in all these years that he was a sexual abuser. But I think there is a reason these laws are in place, and it is because when you're dating someone, you normally trust them. So you take all the information you have and you make a decision based on that. So I think this is a pretty big thing to lie about. You can disagree with.
It was if you repeat.
Abba's response. When did he nuke that video? I'm sorry, it's not funny.
It's not funny, okay?
Did he bring down your video too yet, or no?
No. Has any of the women from the allegations not spoken broken English? I don't know if I would say this is broken English. She's just ESL.
English?
I don't
Take care,
know if
Mary Beth.
Let's
hit pause. Everyone, Mary Beth. Take care. Sleep well.
No, I'm only doing this because it's a friend. Or well, no, he's not even a friend. I don't even know why. I view men. I'm gonna give you a big one. This is way too hot of a take. Men who exclusively date ESL women are the same as pals in my mind.
My wife's ESL, man.
My wife's ESL, man.
Come on,
Well,
bro.
you men who exclusively date ESL women are the.
What the hell's an ESL woman? Okay, I'm not being funny. ESL women, English as a second language. Okay, that's like my partner, because French is her first language and English is her second language. So what the hell is he trying to say?
This is way too hot of a take. Men who exclusively date ESL women are the same as pals in my mind.
No.
My wife's ESL, man.
My wife's ESL, man.
Yeah, my partner's ESL.
You exclusively date ESL women?
And your wife was an ESL.
No.
Only half my wives were ESL. Thank you.
Ah, 2 wives.
Yeah. The first one, you're like, you know what?
Yeah, go ahead, Dan. How does that joke play out? Because I got rid of the
Go
second
ahead,
one too,
Dan.
Dan. I'll get another wife right now. That's right.
Thing to lie about. You can disagree with me.
In my opinion, it depends on how bad their English is.
Man, most of the world is ESL. That's not his argument. His argument is if your language is X language and you exclusively, here's the key word, exclusively date people of a second language, that's a bit off. Like the person I don't want to like name people because it's a bit rude. But typically speaking, I usually like date people who are the same language as me, but that's mainly because of where I've lived. But where I live right now, it's in French Canada. and most people here, French is their first language, and English is their second language. So naturally, the person I'm dating, French is their first language, and they speak English as their second language. Mais je peux parler français, mais mon français n'est pas très bon, mais je parle français. So I can speak a bit of French, but I couldn't maintain a long-term relationship just speaking French.
It's not even like, I don't think there's anything wrong with it, with dating somebody who's ESL or whatever. But man, there is definitely a type here that is very, very, very kind of, I would say, weird.
Are all of these ladies from other countries too, and not like Canada?
I don't know about that, but all of them are like, like Southeast Asia or maybe South American or maybe Eastern people. They're all like ESL type women, which that seems like almost like a fetishy thing. But I don't know. That's quite, I don't
know. So at this time, I didn't think that this was a lie.
Imagine if the shoe was reversed, though, what he would have said about you if you were flying in people from fucking Southeast Asia.
Well, to be fair, these people aren't coming. They're usually in Canada or the United States. I haven't heard of anybody living in one of those places.
Okay.
They just all seem to be.
Yeah, I'm not being funny, but like, there's no shortage in Canada or the United States of people who are ESL. Like there's an abundance of them. This isn't like a small population here. Like, you know, there are plenty of like non-English speakers in Canada and the United States, especially in Canada, because there's two languages. So, you know,
like a certain,
Him in 2026, he apologized. I had gotten an IUD in the meantime. This time we were intimate, and he just takes a video of us.
If you only go for, then you're right. Yeah, if your preference is I only want girls who don't speak my language as a first language, then there's something a little bit if it's a preference, it's a little bit odd. Is it odd to me though? Do I think it's odd? Would I personally judge someone for that? On its own, no. Like with just that on its own, no, I wouldn't judge that. But just the same as like if someone said to me, "Hey, I have a preference for girls who are black." It on its own, I wouldn't care. I really wouldn't care. I wouldn't care. You know, I wouldn't see it as a problem. I mean, there's a lot of variety in the world of different peoples. Especially if you live in like a large city where there's like lots of different ethnicities and languages, and you've just decided that for whatever reason a certain type of person just works for you better. I don't really have a problem with that necessarily. I can't think of a reason why I'd have a problem with it.
Without asking first. So I just see the flash, and I get like, ooh, like,
Jesus
Christ. Hadn't done this before. So I hadn't thought about how I felt about it. So I didn't say.
Yeah, this girl is like, she has a large dog on the floor that's just like struggling for its life right now. She's got a large blooming, golden retriever with like serious sleep apnea that's just snoring its goddamn little head off.
No, and
it could be a power thing, maybe feel superior, go for a woman of a certain need. It's a bit weird. I understand if you were traveling to another country, I would agree with you. But like, I live in Montreal, I've lived in Sydney, I've lived in London. Like, let's just say you were living in New York, right? And you have you just like, girls who have English as their second language, who are from a different ethnicity, but they're citizens or they're permanent residents, and economically they make as much as you. I don't see a power difference there. Does that make any sense? Like, I really don't. I mean, there are definitely circumstances where a power difference exists, especially if you're like, if you're American and you have a passport and you're going to South America and you're pitching yourself as, hey, I'm the American, I have the access, I have the power, 100%. But if you're in Canada, like if I'm in Montreal, and I'm not, but let's say I'm single and I'm out dating, and I'm like, you know what, I have a thing for Latina girls who live in Canada. Well, we're living in the same city. We have the same legal rights. They're earning enough to like enjoy their time with me. and I'm earning enough to enjoy my time with them, I don't think there's a power imbalance there. I could be wrong though, bro. I mean, if you think I'm wrong, let me know.
Put the phone away. But I did see.
Wait! Oh no! Wait! What? No! Hold on.
I missed it.
He apologized. I had gotten an IUD in the meantime. This time we were intimate, and he just takes a video of us.
Holy Christ, that dog is here. Yeah, it's the same country. It's a bit quirky. You know what? I don't mind quirky though. People are quirky. If there's one thing I've learned as I get older, people are sometimes people are just quirky, and there's nothing wrong. There isn't really that much wrong with that. Like, we've all got our quirks, so I don't mind that. If someone was like sort of saying to me, "Hey, bro, I go to Colombia like 2 times a year for like just for the girls," I'd be a bit like, "Okay, well, you're saying something about yourself there." But if you're like, "Hey, you know, I'm on Tinder or I'm on whatever, or I meet girls at work or I meet girls in life, and hey, I just have a thing for this particular part of this particular type of person," I don't necessarily have an issue with it.
Without asking first. So I just see the flash, and I get like, ooh, like, new, hadn't done this before. So I hadn't thought about how I felt about it.
We've all got our quirks,
though. I didn't
man.
say no and put the phone away. But I did
part of
seem
life,
kind of
quite frankly.
uncomfortable. So he removed the camera pretty fast. He still tried a second time, another time, but I told him no, not after the first one. You already had. I was asking.
Yeah, exactly. We've all got our preferences.
Sorry, not funny. Not funny.
The first time, pretty much.
Wait! I missed that. What was funny?
So tried a second time about how I felt about it. So I didn't say no and put the phone away. But I did seem kind of uncomfortable. So he removed the camera pretty fast. He still tried a second time, another time, but I told him no.
Wait. What were you doing when he removed the camera?
Hold on.
I missed it.
He apologized. I had gotten an.
Right, okay, so he's doing something and apologized and removed the camera, but then tried doing it again. What was he doing?
IUD in the meantime. This time we were intimate, and he just takes a video of us.
Right, so they're having. Okay, Jesus. They're having. Okay, here's the thing about me, right? And maybe I'm weird. When I'm like intimate with a person, I've never felt the need to get a camera out. Call me crazy. I've never paused and thought, yay, we're having fun. We've hit that point. Let me start recording this. It's never entered my mind. I'm usually present in the moment with the person. I'm not thinking, I better have a record of this, or, oh, what if I want to share it? It doesn't enter my mind, you know? Maybe I'm weird for saying that in today's day and age. Who knows?
Without asking first.
Without I'm pretty sure that's illegal. I'm pretty sure that's a crime in most places. Jesus Christ. No. Yeah, you can't if okay. This isn't just to you guys watching, this is to anyone who finds this. And I'm being quite serious. If you're getting intimate with someone and you whip a camera out and you don't ask permission, you are quite literally a shit. Like, I don't know how to say that in a way that doesn't sound bad. Don't do that. Holy fuck. Pulling a camera without asking while you're is kind of fucked up, man. Yeah, of course. Like, no shit, you have to ask first. Jesus.
And I get like
that's like, for me, that's like, there's nothing like weird or left wing or right wing or woke about it. It's just that for me, I want to bring back a concept that I feel has been lost over the last 10, 15 years. And it's a concept known as like politeness. Just being polite. Just thinking about the other person. politeness is like, opening a door. It's please and thank you. It's how do I think the other person would feel in this situation, right? And for some weird reason, politeness has become something different. I don't know when it happened. I don't know why it happened, but it happened. And I just want to bring back a very politically neutral concept called being polite. And in a polite world, if you're getting intimate with someone, if you're like, like a bow bow, do I have that? If you're doing that with someone, politeness says, ask first. Call me crazy. Empathy, empathy, it's politeness. It's just being polite. It's being polite. Empathy, empathy is being polite. Hey, are you okay with this? Is the thing too loud? How are you? Are you okay? It's recognizing that there are other people around you and what you do and say may impact them. We used to call that being polite. Today we call it being woke, and apparently that's now political and people don't like it. So being a jerk off is like, but I don't know where that went, Like I was a kid, you're told be polite, think of other people, be considerate of what other people think. Anyway, that's my rant over. The fact that that is now considered a political rant is genuinely sad. Do you get what I'm saying?
Hadn't done this before, so I hadn't thought about how I felt about it. So I didn't say no and put the phone away, but I did seem kind of uncomfortable.
Wait, what did she say?
And so I hadn't thought I'd get oops. We were intimate, and he just takes a video of us without asking first. So I just see the flash, and I get ooh.
So he takes a picture, with a flash on there. So she's like half naked. He's looking down at her, and boom, a flash goes in her eye.
Hadn't done this before.
Yeah.
So I hadn't thought about how I felt about it.
Yeah, how she feels, if she feels vulnerable, that's a.
So I didn't say no and put the phone away, but I did seem kind of uncomfortable. So he removed the camera pretty fast.
Yeah.
He still tried a second time, another time, but I told him no, not after the first one. You already had. I was asking to delete.
Yeah, why is it? Oh God! This is when I shouldn't feel like the old man saying this, and it's sad that I feel like I have to. It's like, okay, guys and gals, this kind of goes both ways. If you're with a person and you're being intimate with them, shall we say, and you whip out a camera and you don't ask first, just know deep in your hearts you are a piece of shit. And that isn't a woke thing. That's not a political thing. It's just a basic common decency thing. Ask the person before you start recording them naked. This shouldn't be complicated. Ugh.
So
sorry. Not funny.
The first time, pretty much right afterwards, I told him, delete the video. He goes, it already is deleted. I never saw him delete it. Also, I didn't know how he had the time to. So later...
Wow, Dalier, thank you for the $100.
When we broke things off, I wanted proof that the video was not on his phone anymore.
Oh, Jesus.
And instead of giving me those...
I showed you a video of me without it in my gallery, and then I showed you my deleted folder being empty. Now you're saying I'm maybe being deceptive and having it in my hidden folder. There are also people married that do that kind of betrayal, so...
Yeah, the problem isn't the fact that he's... Right, here, okay, here's my take on it, just in case Destiny says his take on it. I'm going to throw it out there, right? If the guy hadn't, I don't know why I'm saying guy, if the person hadn't done the thing that put them in a position where the other person felt uneasy or uncomfortable. If I'm there doing someone with someone and I whip my camera out and you see the flash turn on, if you see this shit right here, right? And I'm there and I'm going for it with you, right? You have a reason in your head now to feel concerned and upset and worried, right? You are perfectly within your right to push and say, hey, you've crossed a boundary. I don't know what other boundaries you'll cross. We need to have this conversation. You have no right to argue against that if, as you've put yourself there. If you're the guy who's done the thing and someone says, yo, that's fucked up, you have no right to complain. That's why you're supposed to fucking ask before you do it.
It's not uncommon, not because I think you're a shit person. So you're thinking I lied to you, so there isn't much for us to discuss further. Yes,
yeah, no. She's not saying like you think I've lied. She's concerned you've crossed a boundary already, right? She's afraid that if she doesn't keep questioning, okay, what about this? What about this? What about this? That maybe there's another boundary you will cross and she won't know about it because you've crossed a major boundary once. If you cross a boundary, if you're a liar, then I know you lie, then I'm not going to trust what you say. That's a problem. That's what she's saying.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, exactly.
Reinsurances, he made it seem like I was calling him an untrustworthy person.
Because he is. If you whip a camera out and without asking, you are untrustworthy. Okay, first time round, I'll call you naive. You get wrapped up in the moment. Maybe you think that like they're into it. Maybe you read the room wrong. That's entirely possible. If you're young, you're stupid, you're really excited, you think, oh, cool, I'm going to do the thing. You don't ask. Sometimes it happens. But according to her, he did it twice. He was told no, and he's tried again. That's a problem. And she's well within her rights to go, you know what? I actually don't trust you because you've disrespected a serious boundary when I told you not to. That isn't good.
So
before I could contact and sent it and noticed you blocked me, so I attached the photo of our chat and the video itself. I'll block you here. Good.
I've only blocked her, which is terrible. Because let's be clear of what that means from a woman's point of view, right? Literally, and I'm just going to fucking say this, right? He's blocked her, which means she's now thinking, what if this guy has photos of videos of me in an incredibly vulnerable position and I can't communicate? So now I'm locked out. That's leaving her thinking, well, what if he has something? What if he does something? I don't know. Because she has no reason to trust. That's really fucking bad.
Luck.
I mean, and again, what pisses me off is the fact that what I'm saying right now today is considered woke. I don't consider myself necessarily woke. I do consider myself someone who thinks it's important to be polite and considerate.
Huh, what the fuck? I said I don't need it anymore. It makes me wonder, was your ex really toxic, or are you not just as emotional volatile? Ooh, that horrible feeling when you're talking to somebody who is mentioning like a toxic ex and you start to realize in your like ongoings with them, you're like, oh shit. You're like, this motherfucker was the toxic one.
That happens a lot. I've had this experience in my life where, and I tell this to people all the time, a major red flag is a person who constantly badmouths their ex. Well, someone's here. There's definitely colorful weirdo. You're here, and I know someone else is. I don't know if let's just double check this. Is Leon Kennedy here? Someone else is here. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to keep going.
No. For the slow, if I was to take a video of someone during sex before discussing it, before discussing if it was welcome, breach of trust, and also a crime, and then
he's just like that right now in his bed with the phone. You can't see it. Okay, good. You can't see anything like that with me just talking shit in one ear. Oh, there you are. He's awake.
That person decided after the fact that they weren't okay with it. I would feel terrible and do everything in my power to make that person feel safe again. The fact that you seem more concerned with whether you get to think of yourself as deceptive than with the actual position you put me in is pathetic. FYI attached, you see the video. I'm also deleting now. I don't need anything further from you.
Bro, okay, I'm not being funny, but Abba's like being ridiculously like defensive here. That's really unhealthy. If there's one thing Ken Roy, oh dude, Ken Roy, how you doing, bro? Hang around. We're going deep into social commentary, my friend.
Consent to sex is not consent to being recorded, and consent to a recording is not consent to it being kept. So we never talked after this. When I made my story public, he live streamed and he put my LinkedIn, my Facebook. He suddenly changed my name on WhatsApp. So
Wait. Is this one of the girls we watched? Is this like the first one we watched, or?
I don't think it's the first girl. There's no way, because she talked about another girl.
True. Okay, so this is a different... This is the new one. Wait, so Abba's already made a stream talking about her? Since you asked. Isn't this older?
Okay, these are two different girls.
Oh, that was the first one. Oh, it sounded like she said she was getting doxxed. What?
I was gonna say, I feel like we watched one of these videos, and
how many girls does this guy have?
There's also like, could you have not had the background shit going on while you did this? Was this the same girl?
They're not influencers. They're not influencers, bro.
So we
I know,
never
but
talked.
I'm saying, was it a different girl that had that, or is it a different situation altogether where someone recorded shit and like there's crazy shit going on?
It's Canada. There's always stuff going on there.
Okay.
After this, when I made my story public, he live streamed and he put my LinkedIn, my Facebook. He suddenly changed my name on WhatsApp, so you can see my whole name again. He showed a picture of my ex-boyfriend, and he also sent a harassment email to my workplace. He also sent a copyright claim for my live stream. The one I felt the worst about was my ex. He just ended up in front of thousands of people despite never asking to be in any of this. Also, he just said that I had cheated on him, and my ex...
You missed the email? No, I saw it. I see the privacy complaint that... Oh, wait, that's not a copyright strike. Privacy would be the... But it's still a report of the video. Jesus. No, before that. We ready to formally notify Blank that police...
Wait. I want us.
Reports have been initiated with Swiss authorities against your employer regarding the non-consensual sharing of intimate images and videos. Ms. Blank has publicly admitted during YouTube live stream to sharing intimate videos of one of the affected parties without consent and displayed a still image from that material during a broadcast. She's also documented as actively participating in a blackmail campaign, evidence of which is publicly available on YouTube. Wait, is that from Abba? Is that...
Why would you contact someone's place of work about this, though? I don't understand.
Okay, I don't want to jump to conclusions because everybody is a liar on the internet. But is there any chance that that's true? That these women are all coming together to blackmail him or something?
Name on WhatsApp, so you can see my whole name again. He showed a picture of my ex-boyfriend, and he also sent a harassment email to my workplace. He also sent a copyright claim for my live stream. The one I felt the worst about was my ex. He just ended up in front of thousands of people despite never asking to be in any of this. Also, he just said that I had cheated on him, and my ex, I had to talk to him now, and he showed me support. So this was just really confusing. But it's what he has to do, right? So with Libby, he had kind of taken her sexual...
I've heard of that. I just didn't give it any credit because I just didn't know anything about it. You've heard about... Have you ever looked into, like, the list, the abuser list or whatever?
Nope.
Apparently there was, like, a list of content creators that are on this, like, weird list that floated around in Quebec.
Oh, shit, I'm from there.
was on the list. Apparently, was it for stealthing or was there not anything listed in particular? But I don't know, like, how credible or anything that was. I just know that I saw people saying things like that, yeah.
Never heard of it.
Fetish and invited people to send her hate over this, even though I'm pretty sure he was the one that likes to get milked.
Open-minded.
You had a prostate orgasm?
Wait. He's the one that likes to get milked. Okay.
And then, you know, she behind it, she like a cow. She milking that and she doing her thing. What is she? By far, I'm in a doggy style.
Right. Not judging, but just a little bit, though.
I mean, honest to God, if that's what you're into, I don't... If the relationship's healthy, then why the hell not, right? If you're like, hey, this is what I like, you know, there's two in there and there, hey, good for you. If you like that, good for you. Good for you. Good for you. You found what you want. Well done.
After Libby and not judging, but just a little bit though. After Libby and I, a third girl came out, and she had basically gotten pregnant just around the time we were posting. He showed her no support when she had a miscarriage. He didn't pay for her ER bills or tried to see her.
We saw that one.
He did send her some nice texts, but it's... what does that give her? Nothing. He also encouraged her over text to send vile messages to Libby.
Wait, really?
When she ultimately decided to support us, he had a full breakdown over text.
She'll harass me more and include you in future videos. Folks will dig into your family and I just can't. Please don't because this will make me so anxious. So say anything to me, but do not contact my stalker. She's ruining my life right now. Please, aside from taking care of your health, I don't think I've ever asked you for anything more. Please promise me you won't. You told me not to contact her and I stopped. I could handle anything else, but not this. I need space. This hurt me a lot. Jesus Christ. Abba unsent a message. Wait, what the fuck? Is there actually, though, what are the chances that it is some, like, crazy blackmail scheme?
I mean, did he give you any benefit of the doubt?
Well, I'm just curious about the fact of the matter. Jesus, hold on.
Breakdown over text.
I'm a bit tired. I woke up today. My stomach is fucked and I'm having diarrhea. So I'm out of a parasite and I'm not talking about my ex. Have to recover from that. Hope you're okay.
Why is she doing this, do you think?
I'm not entirely sure because we never spoke about it. But from what I gather, it sounds like because I was talking to other women while we were not exclusive, that's what made her upset. The thing is, yeah, we are exclusive and I'm not seeing other people. I'm not talking to anyone else and I don't want to. Like I said to you before, I generally am somebody who's kind of singular in that regards. So that's pretty normal to me.
17th, phone call, the FaceTime.
What time was that?
3:34 p.m.
Okay, you know what? My takeaway from this, quite honestly, is like, and I mean this to everyone. I don't care who you are, man or woman, or however you identify. I guess be honest with your intentions and follow up with the honesty and maintain the honesty. Because if you bullshit someone, we just live in a day and age where it's going to be recorded. That's the best way I can think about it. Just, I am so glad that my no one will ever see what my 20s look like. Because there was no social media. There was like MySpace. But Facebook didn't show up until like 2003. I'd already graduated. I was like my university had just started. It didn't really exist back then. It's no one saw the things I got up to, and I am eternally grateful for that. My God.
It was an hour and 24 minutes.
You were there, Steph?
There are no videos, there are no recordings, there are no nothing of me doing the dumb shit I did when I was in my early 20s. It doesn't exist. Thank you, whoever's up there.
Stephanie?
I was at the hairdresser.
What time was that?
3:34 p.m. and it was an hour and 24 minutes.
Oh my God, these two girls are talking to each other. Okay, ABBA right now is fooled around with a bunch of girls. Those girls have found it. This happens, by the way. This will happen to you. If you're not honest with the people you're with, or playing with, or fooling around with, or being emotional with, if you're not honest and saying, hey, guys, look, I am not looking for a relationship. I am not looking for exclusivity. If you're comfortable with that, I'm happy to move forward. And I'm seeing other people, but I am being safe. Then cool, great, good for you. Genuinely thumbs up. If you're bullshitting around, hey, you know what, girl, I love you. You're my only one. I'm here with you. I'm all about you. Like I don't care about anyone else. And you're saying that to multiple people at the same time, then they're going to talk. They're going to find each other. They're going to talk, and you're going to end up in this situation. Right now, what's going on right here is them two talking to each other. It's like, dude, don't. Just don't.
You were there, Stephanie?
I was at the hairdresser's, probably.
3:34 p.m. and it was an hour and 24 minutes.
You were there, Stephanie?
I was at the hairdresser's, probably.
Truth is, after Libby Night came out,
Oh no.
you received
Now
a
they're linking up and
particularly
talking to each
shocking-
other.
This is the annoying thing because I know that Pixie and a few other
You received
Now
a
they're linking up and
particularly
talking to each
shocking
other.
This is the annoying thing
cooked.
because I know that Pixie and a few other people did this to me, except they just found nothing. They had nothing. All they did was they traded my fucking sex videos with each other. And then they disbanded. And now Pixie's trying to fucking subpoena all of them because she's like, you motherfuckers need to come back and help me.
Like, if you're honest and upfront and like, hey, yeah, look, listen, I'm not looking for a relationship. I'm fucking other people. I'm fucking you. I'm being very upfront. I'm telling you what I want. Here's where I am. Here's where I'm at. It doesn't matter what these girls talk about, because they can talk about whatever they want about you. If it comes back to you, like, yeah, I told you all what I was about. I wasn't looking for a relationship. I wasn't looking for anything serious. I was direct and I was open. You have nothing, but that's not what happened. And so our boys.
Jesus.
I have to give it to ABBA. Because
this is the okay.
historically, when you come out public with a story about him, what will happen is that he will put your name and your location and your workplace, and then you will get fucking harassed.
Always come up with an excuse. It slipped, it broke, whatever. Is it difficult to prove stealthing in a court of law?
There certainly may be some obstacles, but I actually don't think it's going to be that different than, let's say, a sexual assault case where there was no one else in the room besides the two people, and a jury has to decide whether there was consent. And one thing that, I will say that I am excited about with this California law is that it makes stealthing a civil offense, not a criminal offense. And a benefit to survivors from that is that they don't have to prove that this happened beyond a reasonable doubt, which is
It's a different standard of
what's required for a criminal conviction.
I choose to believe her because there is no reason not to. And I don't blame her for not wanting to have her life ruined after this. So, I mean, my life is fine. Also, I just don't give a fuck. But, like, one of the girls, like, moved town.
Wait, why is this broken?
because
Can
she
you only have so
felt
many cards in your
unsafe
hand?
After what happened. So,
Okay, so if it starts to
we
break,
also have
you're using it too much.
What do you mean
and
using
then
it?
Is anyone still watching this, or am I talking to myself? It says that there are people still watching this. I can see a number there, but I'm not seeing anything in the chat. Have you guys fallen asleep, or am I just talking? If I'm talking to myself, that's fine, but I'm going to switch off. I'll just do this offline as opposed to online.
Too much.
Well, okay, fucking break it then.
Well, no, I don't want to break it. What do you mean?
Well, if you break it,
still-
death
okay,
comes
cool.
and you fucking.
Hey guys.
Or maybe you can kill him. I'm not sure. I haven't done that yet.
You have 2 and wilds. What the fuck does that mean? We're using what too much?
He doesn't know. Pepelev.
For combo? The card. Okay, whatever. I won't use that one ever again, I guess.
A girl from January that just simply stated it wasn't a good experience.
You know what? We need to split.
What bugs me about this whole online thing is that I mean, I'm not looking for clout or something. Even if I wanted to.
Oh, I understand what's happening. They probably want to make it so you can't have like 5 cards that you can infinitely rotate or something. So if there's in a single turn of using a card too much, that's what's going on. Fucking whatever.
I think that the abortion girl is really a place of strength to come from.
I'm not tweeting that. That is good meme though. You can tell the chat if you want.
I stole it from someone in chat.
Oh. New ABBA, new Jubilee episode. ABBA surrounded by 20 girls he's knocked up. Jesus.
So it's fine. I'm a bit disappointed also with the commentary. That's
You should tweet it.
going
Fuck
on.
him.
How
I remember
Baby Mama,
he was
the thumbnail.
very what was it, anti-Semitic or something during the whole. Do you remember that fucking thing?
Did you take your meds, Dan?
No,
don't
you're
you
right.
remember?
No, he is, but it's like
Was
a.
he? Yes, he was.
I know he's very anti-Indian. But
Yeah.
that's Canada.
That's a whole different conversation. That's
just Canada.
Well, no, but close.
Well, no,
It's
not
not
close.
I'm like,
but
is that
true.
that guy? He hates Jews, and you're like, all right, Dan, settle down, Grandpa.
Oh, see, this card keeps coming back to me. It's not that I don't want to tweet it out of some like trying to be nice to him. It's just that it's like there's no justification for me involved in that sort of drama kind of thing ever. Where like Kazan is like actively slandering me and attacking me constantly, so there's like good reason for me to be aggrieved.
Were
Interesting.
horrible. I think the shame should have been more on him and not on us. I think I was naive and I was definitely stupid, but I think the shame should be all on him. The shame is on him and it is on Preach too, because he has seen me in real life. We had small talk in December 2022. I said hi.
That's the thing that sort of gets me about this whole situation is a bit like Preach often presents himself as kind of like the everyman, the stable person, the wise, the understanding, the thoughtful, and yet he knows Abba's done some, perfectly frank, shit, and it's like, bro, you're saying nothing, man. This is your co-host. What's going on here?
To him and he said hi to me. We talked about Colombia and he told me how good my English was. And it's not like he owes me anything. And
Why did Fritz say that? Is the girl that Abba normally brings even worse at speaking English than her? Why would She's like, oh, this one's fluent. Oh my god.
If Rich actually said that, it's so
Bruh.
funny.
his former
Oh, you found one who
roommate,
can
you're a
speak.
bitch too. You saw me sleep at this guy's place. I got a gift for your daughter.
Wait, hold on.
And it's not like he owes me anything. And Bradley, his former roommate, you also have a girl from January. What happened? So
Wait, fuck.
we also have a girl from January that just simply stated it wasn't a good experience.
Okay.
What bugs me horrible.
Oh my god, that is
I think
fucking smart.
What?
What Kafka said, he said, Destiny, hate to break it to you, but you fucked up. If you had come on stream early on and said that you had sent messages to Hassan, Vosh, or any of your other enemies about the Doe videos, Joan would have had to subpoena them, and then you could perform discovery and depose them as part of your court case.
Yeah, it's kind of a clever idea, except for the fact that Joan doesn't give me any of the shit that she does when she's around there rooting out fucking weirdo shit. I know that because the emails between Saba and Joan are absolutely emails that Joan should have given to us, but she didn't. So I only know those exist because he was posting them in Jiskel's fucking Discord.
Shame should have been more on him and not on us. I think I was naive and I was definitely stupid, but I think the shame should be all on him. The shame is on him and it is on Preach too, because he has seen me in real life. We had small talk in December 2022. I said hi to him and he said hi to me. We talked about Colombia and he told me how good my English was. And it's not like he owes me anything. And Bradley, his former roommate, you're a bitch too.
Damn.
You saw me sleep at this guy's place. I got a gift for your daughter. I happily walked into that place and it was probably like a whorehouse. It was just my turn. You know how badly he treats women, how many of them, and you haven't had the guts to like even look at me for milliseconds to give me a warning, and nor have you said anything now. You all happily hang with this guy because Preach just pays your bills and you have no backbone or charisma, and Bradley, you could rent his apartment, and none of this is surprising because so many guys are like this. I know men even in my own family that I consider deadbeats, and I look them in the face and I smile and I'm cordial, but deep down I know they treat women like shit and they abandon their principles the second they see a beautiful woman in front of them. And this is what I am. I find myself beautiful and young and accomplished in my job and in my sport. I try to look out for the people around me. If this takes off some of
There's a weird truth to that, actually. I'm going to be very honest here and very frank to you two people watching this. In my experience, the more attractive the girl, the definitely more guarded she is, because she gets a lot of attention from a lot of guys, and a lot of those guys will say whatever the fuck they have to get what they want, if you know where I'm going. So the more attractive the girl, the more attractive the girl, the more guarded she is. And that's just how life goes. I need to go to bed soon.
The dick I can get in the future, fine, you know. I really only regret going on the Donovan Sharp podcast because I was suddenly excusing myself for doing horse.
If you know what, guys, I'm gonna call it a night now. Actually, I'm gonna be done. It's like 3 hours and 20 minutes. I'm gonna go get some sleep. Colorful weirdo. Leon Kennedy. Genuinely nice to meet you guys. I haven't seen you guys in a while. It's been really nice hanging out. I'm gonna get some sleep. I have to be at work. I mean, I work from home, so mercifully I can get up at like 8:30 if I have to. But I want to get some rest. So I'm done. Calling it a night. Okay, man. Take care. Get some sleep. Yeah. Same to you, bro. Genuinely same to you guys. Get some rest. Take care. Bye.